LEGO listen to fans. We are getting a LEGO Wicked minifigure set releasing September 1st, 2025 for $130 in the United States with 1,327 pieces. Look at this, 6 exclusive minifigures, because if you remember last year we just got mini doll LEGO Wicked sets. Well, we also got regular doll Wicked sets. And it seems like that will be what we'll get for the rest of the Wicked sets this year. But this special 18 plus Wicked set gives us a selection of minifigures. This is our first LEGO Ariana Grande, which I do love her music, so I really want her as a minifigure. I love that dress too. The pink is excellent. I love that bigger dress piece at the bottom there. All that's a new print. An entirely new hair piece. I wonder if these will be used for the Wicked for Good sets, which is Wicked 2. Because this is different from the hair piece from last year's Wicked sets. While I prefer that hair piece, apparently that hair piece is going to be going to build a minifigure sometime soon. I think like next month or something. So that means I'll be able to just get that piece from the build a minifigure set up at LEGO stores if I want to swap out that minifigure to have that hair piece instead of this one. I also love the crown, which you get 2 of in this design, and I'm sure there's an extra one as an extra piece. And also notice the alternate facial expressions, where one's just closed mouth smiling and one is open mouth smiling. There's also a lovely minifigure of Elphaba, which is Cynthia Avero's character. This design has another lovely dress. I love the purple on there on the black, using the same hair hat combo from last year, and a great face print as well. This is a set where like every minifigure is a banger. This is our first Michelle Yeoh as a minifigure, I think, ever. And, you know, I love Everything Everywhere All at Once. So I'm just thinking, okay, we gotta see some Everything Everywhere All at Once customs with that face print. This uses the same hair piece that her mini doll from last year used, which has only ever been used in these 2 sets. That's a really cool, elaborate hair piece. Another awesome dress piece. I like the blue they used at the base, and that gold strike looks fantastic. There's also Bowen Yang's character, which it's awesome to get a LEGO Bowen Yang. I mean, we need more SNL cast members LEGO form. But yeah, this is probably like the 3rd gayest minifigure of 2025. The new face print is extremely usable. I mean, I don't see too many minifigures with the eye design with glasses on. So I really love that piece, and I love the color of the skin there. Another uncommon feature for licensed minifigures. Torso's fabulous, but yeah, the Superman hair piece is fantastic. That's like the perfect piece there. Then we have another Jeff Goldblum. Yeah, we have got Jeff Goldblum from Jurassic Park before, so it's really cool to see a completely different Jeff Goldblum character. I mean, we even got him in Marvel. We also got this again as a mini doll. We've actually gotten all these characters as mini dolls from my understanding last year. Well, actually, Bowen Yang's character didn't come as a mini doll last year. Probably in the Wicked 2 sets, though. And this design, once again, uses that green top hat, which I kind of wish they included a hairpiece as well. But I do love that torso. And this is one of the few figures of this set that has leg printing. But yeah, the wizard is the only minifigure with dual molded legs, which I kind of wish some of the other minifigures had dual molded legs. Love the completely new face print. And yeah, we got another Jonathan Bailey minifigure, because he's an actor who also appeared in Jurassic World Rebirth. This design has a face print, I believe is not new, but I do really like the torso print. And the recolor of the dog show judge hairpiece in that color only came with his mini doll variant in the large Wicked set last year. Again, I do wish he had dual molded legs though. I mean, even the mini doll had boots. So awesome minifigure selection. For $130, yeah, I wish there were more, but I mean, what, Krusty Burger was $220, and that only had one more minifigure than this set, so it seems like this is just kind of a standard. So maybe I'm being a little bit picky there. But yeah, love the minifigures to death. I don't care for these builds. To me, the builds here are a much less interesting version of that one Disney 100 villain set. I am a sucker for VHSs, and that had a VHS build, so I have to acknowledge that, but I just think that these 2 books aren't a very interesting choice for a set. It's another bookend set, so it's not technically a book nook, but they do have bookends in here. Okay, we got flowers, which is something we've seen from other LEGO themes much better, like the botanicals theme. Even within this theme, we've seen a flower build in 2 different sets. Same with the elixir. In those same 2 sets, there was a poly bag with the elixir, and then there was a medium-sized set with the elixir. So it's like, nothing too interesting there. When I think of Wicked, I don't think of these books The mini doll sets had that really crazy looking Emerald City build, which had an interesting exterior. I would love to see an even more expensive build for that as an 18 plus set. The build they went with here is just kind of boring. I mean, we've seen sets with buildable butterflies before. This isn't really anything too special. I guess I kind of like how they built the wings there with those sloped pieces at the end. The inside of the books have a Shiz University mural and an Emerald City mural, which I know a lot of people wanted like an Emerald City art set or something like that. This kind of taps into that idea. But yeah, they're inside the books. It feels like, okay, that's kind of a cute build, but maybe they should have made this art set of Emerald City, and you could have still probably thrown in the minifigures in there. I would be more impressed by the spines of the book if they didn't have these ugly stickers. Like, I wish those were prints or something like that. I do like how they have a History of Oz book as one of the books on the ground there. But that one definitely has the worst discoloration of the sticker versus the pieces that it's on. The one miniature build I actually really like is the small Emerald City train. That looks great. I do like seeing that translated into such a strange scale using pieces I wouldn't expect to be used, like those Technic-esque pieces for the wheels. The wind up at the top is giving me vibes of the Shy Guy toy box trains from Paper Mario 1. Nostalgia. What's interesting is that while there's so many stickers in this set, they do have this nice 1x1 heart tile with a print. Glinda plus Fiyero. That's pretty funny. Maybe that'll come in some of the mini doll sets from this year, but only time will tell. There's also these secret bunking quarters where you're gonna have the minifigures sleep, which is kind of weird. Like, I don't associate these characters sleeping in bunks. Rather put like the dorm rooms of the two main characters or something. To be fair, that Disney 100 set that's like this but has a better build also had random compartments, so this is definitely taking inspiration from that set. Notice how one of the random compartments is less of a bunking section and it's inside that History of Oz book, and you just put the minifigures in there, which, what a strange combo, these two particular characters. Before we move on, this flower, I like the use of the canonical piece inside there in that blue color for the center part. That's kind of cool. And then there's this coin, which is, I believe, from the Levitate the Coin scene. You can see how it's stickered. So yeah, absolutely love the minifigures of this set. I mean, fantastic dress designs and new printing all around. The only thing is I don't care about the build of this set. Like I said, I'll probably end up eBaying the minifigures unless LEGO sends me this early. Oh my gosh, I almost forgot. So the wizard is holding this piece, which really, we have a sticker on a 2x2 too. So now they have to hold it at the back because, you know, if they hold it from the side, it's going to ruin the sticker. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Are you as excited for the minifigures of this set? And are you as disappointed for the builds of this set? Subscribe here for more honest LEGO takes, LEGO news and content, and I'll see you later. Peace out. Bye.